3rd down and 4. He's got to get to the 34. He finds the open receiver. And here he goes with a catch and a run. Cooper Kupp breaking tackles on the way. Thompson will hold him out. Inside the 5. Cooper Kupp.
Decide to snap the ball and go for it. That's which they do.
4th and 2. The fake to Dobbins. They got him downfield. Look at him. They got Sutton. That's 6. Touchdown Denver. What a play.
Cannon the play, alerting it, getting to the right play.
Final seconds of the first quarter. They fake it to Henderson. Tony, you're right. Going down the field. They got the big play. There he goes. Running down the sideline is Williams. Williams, the rookie, has the touchdown.
First down and 10 at the 12. Matthew Stafford, 49 game-winning drives in his career. Trying to start one here, and he's got Atwell all alone. 2-2 Atwell, and it's 2-2 goodbye.
A 30-yard punt inside their own 10. The Jags take over. Etienne is loose. That's still good. Travis Etienne. Can he go all the way? No. Christian Roseboom brought him down. Around the...
Stroud trying to get it through the air. He goes deep for Higgins. Caught. Higgins. Touchdown Texans, 75 yards. What a play, Kurt Warner, up top to start it.
Jim Rickoff, Ryan Galvin, and Mike Arnold leading our production efforts as Jones throws it. What a throw. What a catch. He's taken off. It's Bourne. Bourne all the way down to the 33-yard line of Tampa.
So here are the Bears, a little flick to Swift, trying to get a flea flicker. It's way up there. Williams recovers, throws a seed, has a man. It is caught for a touchdown. Luther Burden's first in the league. That was pretty sweet.
Here's Burden at the top. Zacchaeus on the over route. He lollies, and then he's gone. Lolly off the ball, and then as soon as you feel that safety settle his feet, you take off. But how about that throw?
So can you generate explosive runs, chunk runs, score from 30, 40 yards out? That's a different animal.
Here's Cook. Good patient run, and he busts it through. Right on cue. Off to the races. James Cook. House call, touchdown, somersault, he's in. It is Brett Toth at center with Juergens dealing with an injury. Deep drop for Hurts, trying to find something downfield. And it's Devontae Smith. He's loose. He's got it. He is gone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Aggressive, under center, play action, and just the double move and the speed on the outside by Devontae Smith against Isaiah Rodgers, the former Eagle.
Good to have him back in the fold. Vidal back in the backfield on 3rd down, and Herbert is going to drop it to him. Big play. Vidal in a foot race. Zach Bond knocks him out. His 21st season, first one with the Steelers. And coming off a 6-for-6 drive. He'll throw to begin this drive, and it's DK Metcalf. He's in the loose. There goes DK. A block from Austin. Inside the 5. Into the end zone. 80-yard touchdown. Rodgers. TJ screaming off the edge on 3rd down. Love hit as he throws. Up for grabs. Caught. Kraft. Oh, on the run. Kraft pulling away. Still on his feet at the 30. What a run after the catch by Kraft.
And then that offhand that he was talking about took a huge shot, but he just found the ball faster than Elliott did. It is
talking to Lewis, the left guard. And Bryce Young rips it this side. It's caught by Tremble, who turns upfield. Tremble breaks away. Tommy Tremble inside the 15. That is a nasty catch and run.
When he gets on the football field, primarily used as almost a fullback. In the way they use him in the run blocking game as a tight end off the ball, but this is all just determination. What a play.
Down here, that's the goal. But if you get into second or third and long, a field goal doesn't kill you.
1st and 10. It's blown coverage, and it's Addison. He's down the sideline. He will take it inside the 5. Peyton Wilson saves a touchdown.
Glad I'm not a DB.
Right up the gut. There goes Gibbs. Foot race. Winfield can't get there. Touchdown Lions.
Hamstring injury. They got 2nd and short. That means it's Taylor time, and he's got the 1st down, and he busts away from the pack for plenty more. Jonathan Taylor, big run. There he goes, and Indianapolis takes the lead. 83 yards. The longest.
And once again, the patience. Just get up there, hug the offensive line, keep the legs moving, and then you see the breakout, the explosive speed. A little bit of a stiff arm there.
Here are the Bucs. They need something on offense. Just 2 field goals, including a 65-yarder today. Now it's Mayfield. Looking. Rolling. Going deep. Has a man. Abuka! He's got it! Touchdown, Tampa! From 77.
And this play wasn't designed to go for a touchdown. Let me say that. Abuka is basically a clear-out route, but Makuba, the safety, gets tied up. His eyes in the wrong place, and Blankenship can't make the play. Whoa. Threading the needle. He's basically...
Terrell Suggs, all these legends. They're not loving that.
Yep. This is the 25-year anniversary as Hill starts to gallop. Can someone catch? Connor lost his footing. Look at Hill take off. And he takes it the distance.
The other part of that is Xavier Watts in this year's draft, and he's a promising player.
Here's Robinson, right side. Nice cutback. He's gone. Can anybody catch him?
Not tonight.
McCreary chasing. Won't get there. Touchdown, Atlanta. 93 yards.
This is where Washington turns to Von Miller. 3rd down, looking for pressure. Dallas goes empty. Prescott, step, throw, flag down, and caught in stride.
Right
Turpin, the speed. He's gone. Touchdown, Cowboys. 86 yards.
Here is throws on 3rd and 8. It is caught and will be taken all the way by Theo Weiss Jr., 63.
3rd and 14. Browning with time. Late pressure comes. Open down the sideline. Drops it in. Jamar Chase will walk in for his 2nd touchdown of the day. 64 yards. And the Bengals...
Low snap. And Mahomes going to launch it long. One-on-one coverage. And Thornton makes the catch. Gets to his feet. McMillan then slings him down at the 10. They may have...
This is a big-time throw. I guess Patrick Mahomes has played in a few big environments and big games because no one makes this throw. Very few people, I should say, make.
Tight end in at fullback.
Play action, Rattler to the air. Looking deep down the field. Shaheed's got great speed. He's got him. Shaheed down the sideline. 10-5, touchdown. There's the home run ball for the Saints. 87 yards.
Where do your eyes take you? What do you study when these games happen in front of you? Oh, you're studying that?
I think when I'm looking at the...
Krosky Merritt!
That's a great sight to see. Krosky Merritt, let's go.
Cue for the low touchdown!
Perfect time.
Oh, they just needed Clint Portis to join us. That's it. That's all it was.
Raiders are not showing pressure.
And they go to Sampson out of the backfield. He's got 2 tight ends blocking on the outside. He's got room. He bursts inside Raiders territory. 1 man to beat. He won't be caught. Touchdown, Sampson.
And attacking the sore spot now for the Giants defense down to their 3rd man, inside linebacker. Blown coverage right here, and Darius Slayton takes advantage. His first catch of the year goes for 51 yards as he got behind.
From the 35, extra lineman in, and there goes Tony Pollard. And Pollard up across the 45 and across midfield. What a block downfield. Pollard still going. Unbelievable run. He's going to take it to the house for a touchdown, Titans.
3rd down and 1. Look at DeMercado go! It's a galloping race with Pritchett, who will catch him from behind. DeMercado with a big-time gallop.
So you think about all the holes you need to fill. Certainly, you're going to have the opportunity to go out and get some talented players. Here we go.
Breece Hall taking it all the way for a Jets touchdown.
In this drive at their own 36. Genty springs free. Turns on the Jets, one guy to beat. Bayard can't bring him down. And the rookie on a dead sprint. 64 yards.